Hello YouTube, this is my highlighter collection and it's a mess. So I figure I'll try to do a declutter. I've actually had this stuff sitting out on my makeup desk for a couple of months now and just haven't taken the time to bring it in here on my kitchen table to go through. But now I have, so you get to go through it with me. Now, I did want to mention a couple of things that I'm panning. I have these three right here that I'm trying to pan. Obviously, I'm not going to get rid of those. This is the Versali Jelly Bean highlighter. It's this oogly googly thing. I don't know what else to call it. Kind of freaks me out, honestly, but it's expensive, so I'm going to try to use it up. And I have these two little minis right here. These are actually the last two liquid highlighter minis in my collection, so I'm very excited to pan them because that's just a fun little thing. So I figure let's go through the cream and the liquid stuff first. Now, for reference sake, at least for my powder ones, I will be listing them probably on my Poshmark, and I am a member of a makeup swap site on Facebook that I will also be listing them there. But just to let y'all know what I do with this stuff. Or I might mention that I will save this for like my sister or something the next time I see her, which I don't really freaking know when because I'm filming this during quarantine. Whatever. Okay, let's get started. This is the Almay, what are you? Make Them Jelly Highlight Illuminator in Mermaid Magic. I'm still dying to find a usage for this. I had heard people tell me to just like put it on my body. I'm going to try and do that during now in summer once, you know, people are going out again. We'll see how that goes. But if I don't use this by the end of the year, I'm going to get rid of it because I'm trying to go cruelty free. Almay's not cruelty free. And this does not really look good on the face because I've tried it on the face and it screws with my makeup, honestly. So keeping that for now. Here we have, what are you? The DB Flawless Strobing Stick in, I think it's called Iridescent. I have used this and like this as like a base highlight. That's what I tend to use my cream highlighters for. Because I have such oily skin, for the most part, I tend to layer cream and then powder products on top of it to make it actually stick to my damn face. So, keeping that. This is one I also like. It is from Julep. It is called the Cream to Powder, technically it's called a blush stick, but this is a highlighter, in Moonlight Sand. A little on the dark side for me, but when it blends out, it's really pretty, so I could definitely work with it. As you can see from my hands, I am hella pale. And this one, which is it's kind of crazy looking, but I do love me a good duochrome colorful highlight. This is the Too Faced Unicorn Tears highlighter. I think it came out with that, what is it called? What was it called? Festival collection? It's blue and it's shaped like a unicorn horn. But if you're into that thing, it's really pretty. And I do have powder blue highlights over here too that I layer on top of this. So, haven't gotten rid of shit yet. Sounds like me. Here we have some liquid highlighters. I'm still stuck kind of on what to properly do with this. It's the Cover FX Glitter Drops. This doesn't look right when I use it as a highlighter on my face per se, but it does stick well on top of eyeshadows, so it would take me forever to use it up that way, but it's very pretty. So for now, I will keep it. I just need to like put it out and remember to use it. And you'd think this would be like too oily, but for some reason it works and it doesn't screw with my eyeshadow. Go figure. This is something a friend of mine sent me, but as I'm looking at it, I am seeing that it looks dried out, unfortunately. It is the Australis Unicorn Drops. They were at least very pretty. Let me look. Ooh, yeah, this is completely dried out on the inside, and that's unfortunate, because I probably used about half of it, but the rest of it's all dried out on the inside. I might see if I can revive it a little bit with some Inglot Duraline, but I think this is gonna have to go. Sucks. And now I have these four, which are all practically the same damn shade. Gotta love it when that happens. I think I can get rid of this one because I don't love it. It is the Beauty Creations Unicorn Tears Liquid Highlight. Let's see if it's still good. Okay, this one is also definitely thickening up, but the dropper mechanism on this doesn't work very well either. It never has. So I'm gonna get rid of this too, and because it is drying up, I think I'm just gonna toss it. This I'm going to get rid of, but it's still good, so I'm probably going to list on that makeup swap site that I'm a member of. It's the Laura Geller Dew Dreamer Illuminating Drops. These are actually, these you have to mix together because it's like an oily solution, like that. And they're just a little too oily for my oily ass skin. So 2 to probably throw away, and 1 to see if anybody else wants it. These 2 though, I think I'm gonna keep. So we have the Sleek Highlighting Elixir Illuminating Drops. So these are not dried out, fortunately. Just something you could, I like these more for like mixing into foundation or like rubbing into my legs during the summer and stuff like that. So I did try to pan this. It didn't go very well, but this is the Temptu and BoxyCharm Liquid Glow. Still perfectly liquid in there. What is my dog doing? Who knows? Still totally liquid, so I don't have to worry about that. So out of that basket, I have decluttered 3 and kept 2, 4, 6, 7. Probably too many. All right, let's start breaking up the powders. Oh, it looks like I had another liquid too. I have used this and I do really like it for mixing with green highlighters. This is the Makeup Revolution Mermaid Scales Liquid Highlighter. It's green, it is pretty. You know, if you're into that sort of thing. I didn't realize that was in that bag. All right, here is the first chunk, because I have a lot of highlighters. I don't even know how many, honestly. I'm actually seeing another one that I know is a cream one too. My shit's kind of disorganized. This is the Galactic Skin Glow in Moonlight. Honestly, I use this as this side as a blush, but I will be keeping that. My shit's not organized, I apologize. So first we have Daisy Pearl by Seraphine Botanics. It looks super dark, but once you put it on, it's really not. So, I don't know. Let's see. I know I'm keeping this because I do really like it. It's the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Highlighter in Stunner. I do know I like that. I'll keep that for sure. I'm definitely more of a potent highlighter person than a subtle highlight. This is the Catrice Highlighting Powder in Champagne Campaign. I should have brought wipes in here. Yeah, that's probably going to be a little too subtle for me, honestly, so I will let that go. Here's one I know I'm keeping. It is the Ofra and Nikki Tutorials Highlighter in Everglow. It was like her first collab. I've actually hit pan over here in this one when I was using it as an inner corner highlight. It is a potent ass highlighter, but it is very pretty if you are looking for that sort of thing. So we'll be hanging on to it. Here is an Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Purple Dream. I don't usually fool with loose powders as far as like highlighters and stuff are concerned. This one's kind of worth it though. Like it's just this gold that shifts purple in certain lights. I really like it. So I will hold on to it. And the more I'm looking at this swatch, the more I'm not super into it. So I'm just gonna let it go. Cindy Luminizer from The Balm. I love it. It's kind of a duo of a blush topper and highlighter in one, so I will be keeping that. Let's see, it's a Pretty Vulgar Glow Up Highlighter in Shimmering Swan. I both love and hate the packaging of this brand. Like, it's really cute, but it's huge. It's another that honestly looks just like the Tarte one. I don't know if you guys could tell. This is the Tarte, and this is the Pretty Vulgar one. Those look exactly the freaking same as I pull it out of the camera so that you can't freaking see. Honestly, because it looks the same to me, and this packaging, while cute, annoys the daylights out of me, I'm gonna let this go. And here we have a Mirabella Brilliant Mineral Highlighting Powder and Swirling Pearl. Now, this is another one where I don't love the packaging, but I remember really loving this highlighter. Yeah. Definitely a bit more bam. So I will be keeping that. If I scratch my face right now, I'm gonna get highlighter all over it, but I'm itchy! Alright, so I was just grabbing out the bag. I'm gonna keep my colored highlights until the end so that I can figure out if I have any dupes, but you'll see. So they're just going off to the side for right now. All right, and this seems to be it for my more traditional highlighters. My husband just let the cat out of the bedroom, so don't be surprised if she pops her butt up here. So if you see an orange tabby showing her butt, that's my Europa. All right, let's get into the rest of these. Hi. I knew it. You couldn't stand it, could you? Don't break anything. Here's the Vintage by Jessica Liebskin Highlighter Duo. I went through a lot of effort to get this little sucker, so. They are very pretty highlighters, so I will be holding on to that. I'm gonna swatch this to be sure, but this is one. Would you not do that, you weirdo? She's sniffing my camera. I'm scared she's gonna knock it over. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Scat. Go eat something. Nuisance. Anyways, this is Ofra in Rodeo Drive. I was always like, if I use this lightly, it's not too dark for me. It's too dark for me. It's really too dark for me, and I hate it. So I think I'm gonna let it go. I don't want to because it's very pretty, but you know, I glow in the dark. I'm so damn white. All right, let's see. We have another little Artist Couture. What's the name of this one that doesn't have a lock on its sifter? Cocoa Bling. All right, let's see what color Cocoa Bling is. This is a mini I got with a Sephora order. Holy mackerel, that is pretty. And it's actually pale enough for me. I'll be damned. I'll have to try that out soon because that looks very, very pretty. I'm all glittery now. Let's see. Calico Cosmetics in Skin Blush. Yeah, I think that's a little too dark for me too, honestly. Why do I keep ending up with highlighters that are too dark for me? Oh wait, because I'm pale. This is something my friend Hannah sent to me. It is the W7 Glow Commotion Pink It Up. It's a shimmer, highlighter, and shadow. I remember this being good. Yeah, that's a thick swatch of it, but it's actually quite pretty on the cheeks and not ridiculously too dark for me. Physicians Formula, whom I'm kind of infuriated with right now because they decided to start selling in China. But this is an amazing highlight, so I don't just want to chuck it because, you know, I'm mad at them. It is that little brick that they had a while back. I don't know if they make this anymore in warm nude. And I tend to stick up here, but up here, you do get a very nice highlight right there. So I'm gonna keep it, but don't be surprised if I start panning it. And finally, we have Maybelline. This is one of those master highlight things. This is actually a highlighter. I loved these blushes. I don't know why they got rid of them. It's not that I can buy them anymore anyway, but I loved them. This one is technically in the shade Natural. It's also actually, you know, pale enough for my skin. So I'm just gonna hold on to it and pan it eventually. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to go get something to remove all these swatches and I'll be right back. So I got my wipe. I also remembered that I had this. It's depotted stuff for my cheeks. Great. I'm not getting rid of anything out of here, but I did want to mention that I have Urban Decay's Sin Highlight. This is from Douce Cosmetics. And this is a Physicians Formula contour kit right here. I'm currently panning the contour. But yeah, that's a thing. And when I mentioned the stuff that I was panning, I forgot to bring in this. It is a mixture of the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder and Precious Petals and the Physicians Formula Pearl Highlighter. I was trying to lighten the Precious Petals. Now I need to pan both of them. Got a lot of stuff to pan. I might have to make some choices here. All right, let's break out the colorful highlighters, the real stars of the show, at least in my opinion. And y'all, I have a crap ton of these. I have more than I need, honestly. Now I remember why I put that mermaid highlighter in here from Revolution Beauty, because it was a colored highlighter. By colored, I mean non-traditional highlighter color. Not only do I have 3 full palettes of just straight up wacky colored highlights, I have all of these. I really like them. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. It's not as much of a fad anymore as it was, but I really like them. So let me talk about the other cream one that's in here first. It is ColourPop's Hippo, which is still available. I know ColourPop's not shipping right now because of everything that's going on. I got some highlighter stuck on the back of my hand. But they do still make this. I will probably be panning this somewhat soon just because I don't want it to go bad. Especially now that I've hit pan on it. I know that hitting pan on these is really easy and getting through the rest of it is a lot freaking harder. So don't worry, I know I would be in for quite the ride with this one. But it is very pretty. It's still creamy. I will just stick this now with my other cream highlights. Anyways, let's spread these out. Let's see, purple, 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 green, purple, 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 2 obnoxious pinks. I have some I need to go grab in another room that I know are there. I'll be right back. Everything is spread out by color at this point. And I found this that I forgot about. This is the Revolution Beauty Ultra Strobe Balm in Euphoria. I've honestly never tried this. It came as a gift with purchase with some Revolution stuff that I bought. And I've never opened it, but it looks pretty. Like, it definitely has like that pink shift that I really like in a lot of highlighters. So let's see. It doesn't feel too obnoxiously greasy like some cream highlighters can. All right, so that is really pretty and I'm definitely gonna hang on to that. Ow, just pinched myself with it. So into the cream highlights with you. This is what happens when your stuff is spread out everywhere. You realize that you have a lot more shit than you initially thought. So I guess I can throw this away. All right, let's see. Well, Well, I only have one green single highlighter. I have some in palettes, but let's talk about it real quick. This is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost in Mint Condition. This is not going anywhere. I initially got it as part of a, what's it called? What is it? Mystery box that he does now, like every season. So I actually need to keep that out and use it as a hand mirror, but hey, if you like yourself a bold ass green highlight, it's that. And I like having at least a single green highlight. Because I'm the person that hit pan in a green highlighter once. So, I'm not kidding when I say that I really like my colorful highlighters. So, I would just keep that. Let's go into blue. I know I should get rid of these Wet n Wild ones, but they're very hard to get rid of. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swatch these next to these palettes and see if I can declutter any that I have like duos of, or doubles of, I should say. So we have the Naked Cosmetics palette that has a blue highlighter. So I admit that blue is not my most used color, which is strange because I really like the color blue itself. We have Moonchild by Anastasia. Let's see, I believe Blue Ice is blue. Honestly, those two are really similar just on their own. We have Star, which I believe has a definite blue bit to it right there. And we have Blue Moon. A lot of blue ones in this one. Is Purple Horseshoe more blue? I think it is. Yeah, it's definitely more blue, so. We have like 4 damn blues in there. Coming a little loose. Does Aurora, and Aurora has Orion. Yeah. Got a lot of blue. So let's see if I could do specifically any of these 3. These were from the Game of Thrones collection. First, we have Winter Falls in LA. Now this is really freaking pretty, so I'm gonna swatch it on my arm so I'm not swatching it against hair. So this is it right here. And I would say it's actually really close to, let me pull that side by side. Okay, no, that's not as close as I was hoping. It's actually, Orion's actually more blue. Man, don't be unique. I don't want you to be unique. I don't know. I say with all of those colors, I can definitely recreate that. Can't see. I'm having to reach hard across my thing, so. I'm pretty sure that I can recreate that. So, I'm going to let this go. Next is Glow Watcher. So I'm going to take off that highlighter specifically and go in with Glow Watcher. Oh yeah, I'd definitely say I got Glow Watcher covered pretty well. These two look a good bit alike to me, so no worries there. And we got this hella blue one in Halo Walkers. Ooh, that's blue. I don't have anything like it though. Let's see if these two compare at all. This is an Estate Cosmetics highlighter in Dew Me, D-E-U, D-E-W. Not the same kind of blue, but very blue. And we have the NYX Duochrome chromatic highlighters in the shade Twilight Tint. I'm pretty sure that I can create this one with a couple of these too, so I'm gonna let this go. Yep. So, managed to convince myself to declutter those 3 in favor of my palettes. Now let's get all this blue off of me. That's still probably more blue highlighter than anybody will use in a lifetime, unless you're me. Let's go purple and pink next. I kind of just And when I mean pink, I mean like not holographic, duochrome pink, not like this pink. So these are their own thing, but let's get to swatching. So I will say right now, I know that this Winky Lux mini highlighter is a less glittery dupe to Pink Heart, but I'm going to keep both of them because I like having a slightly more travel friendly version of it. So I know I'm keeping that, but let's put a swatch of it against my other pink ones to make sure that, you know, I'm not keeping too many pink highlighters. So we have Halo by AOA Studio, that is Shop Miss A. Completely different, ooh, I just moved the table. Completely different type of pink there, so I'm not worried about it. Here we have another Estate Cosmetics Do Me highlighter. This is Afterglow. The blue one is Raindrop. I think this might be more purple, but I'm not sure. That's definitely like a purpley pink. I wish I had a shorter table for this, but I do what I can with what I have, so it'll be all right. All right. So far, none of these have been alike though. Here's one that I'm actually panning right now. It is, well, I'm panning it to a certain number of uses. It is the Traystique All Over Starlighter Powder Stick in Ultraviolet. And I do really like this. And it's pretty unique unto itself too. Like, it is similar to this one. They're not quite the same. I believe that one is the Halo one. It's like a lighter version of it. So we got another NYX Duochromatic in Lavender Steel. Actually, there's not even much pigment to that. It's very light. So we'll see about that one. We have a little mini Nomad highlighter that I got through Ipsy. It is in the shade, it just says light infused, all around the world light infused powder. I know there is a shade to it, but I couldn't tell you what it is. It is very purple. We have a Milani Hypnotic Lights highlighter in Beaming Light. Those two are really similar. The Nomad and the Milani. We'll come back to that. We have the Urban Decay Disco Queen highlighter that I got for like half off because they were discontinuing it. Is that really what it looks like? Okay, I'm definitely... Okay, it looks better over there than over my tattoo. Fair enough. Now we have the Pretties for Your Face highlighter and Spell on You from the Sanderson Sisters collection. So just swatch that. Oh, that's a striking highlight. I ain't got nothing that looks like that, so that's not a worry. So I think I'm gonna let this one go. So honestly, I just don't love, it's very chunky glitter. Like the rest of these are more glowy, iridescent-y, and this is chunky ass glitter, so I think I will let that go. You are not in the pile. I'm really stuck on these two because they are, let me swatch them on the back of my hand so you guys can see better. This is the Nomad. And this is the Milani. See, they look like one big swatch. Even though, looking at them, this looks a lot more purple than this. It's messing with my head. I don't know. I really like both of them though. And you know what? I always yell at people while watching that if they really like something, they don't need to get rid of it just to get their numbers down. So screw it. I'm gonna hang on to both of them. Because I hate that shit. I like my makeup collection. I'm not trying to get to a tiny point. I'm just letting go of stuff that I don't like or that doesn't work for me. So, all right. So I'm gonna have a lot of highlighters. Fact of life. Now we're coming to these 3 palettes. And the thing is, I was thinking about this before I did it, and I think I'm gonna let go of the Naked Cosmetics one because there's nothing super unique in this one in my collection, as far as my collection goes, that I don't have in other places. Like, just comparing all 3 of them, it has a blue. I have a ton of blue. It has a green. I don't have a ton of green, but the greens are very similar between these 2. It has a purple. I have a ton of purple. It has a yellow, but I'm not super gravitating towards pure yellow highlighters, so I'm not worried about it. I was seeing if these 2 might be close to it, but I mean, they're not close at all, which is fine by me. And I have this one, which is fairly unique. I will give it that, but should I hold on to this for one highlighter when, let's see, I think Spectra is actually pretty close. Yeah. That one and Spectra from this palette are not the same, but they definitely have like a similar effect. So yeah, I think I'm going to let this one go. Like, I've been thinking about it on and off, so, because I have all of these colored highlighters over here and I have 2 palettes. I think I have my needs covered as far as, you know, day glow highlighters are concerned. So I'll be right back and show you everything that I kept and everything that I'm getting rid of. Jesus, it's a lot of highlighters. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shit. 1, 2. All right, starting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and I know I got the other half of this somewhere, so 26 single powder highlighters and 2 palettes. It's a lot of damn highlighters. I know some people have more, and I don't mind having this much, but yeah, I will freely admit it's a lot of highlighters. And I also have the 3 full-on cream ones. This thing. I also have my Versali, so I guess that's cream too. So I guess I have 5 cream. No, wait, 6, 7, 8. 8 cream, because I have those sticks. And I have 4 liquid. So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. I have 38 highlighters and 2 palettes. Woof. But let's see how many I got rid of. That's a more fun thing to look at. Let's take a grand old look at what I'm getting rid of. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 powder highlights, 3 liquid, 2 of which I'm probably just gonna have to throw away, and 1 palette. So, I mean, it's a little chunk of my collection for sure, but I still got a lot. I'll just keep using them. But that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye.